Well, good morning, guys. How y'all doing?
Good morning.
Welcome to, what's today? Sunday?
Sunday.
Sunday.
Yes.
Welcome to Sunday in Palm Springs. And we are in Palm Springs, but we're camping in Palm Desert. Yes. It's two different cities. And they're connected, of course, but we didn't realize that. We thought we would come into Palm Springs, period. I did.
The name of the campground is Palm Springs.
Okay. So we are out today, and I don't know how many of you know, but I'm a World War II military buff. I like watching stuff like that. And they have the Palm Springs Air Museum, right?
Palm Springs Air Museum.
And it's full of planes and all that kind of stuff dealing with military planes and all. So I wanted to come out and check that out today. So that's what we're going to do. There is an admission, but I don't want to tell you like it's such and such because we're seniors. Plus, if you come here, depending on when you come, the price might change. So that's what we're going to do today. And we're going to see if we can record. And it's right here at the airport here in Palm Springs. So, without further ado, we'll see you in a little bit. Okay. They have displays of all kinds of planes. Each one of the hangars is a different era in aviation for military aviation. And so that's what we're going to do. We're going to go through and see what we can see. Got everything from some of the early World War II B-17s to the F-117 stealth bomber. So this is a media room, and so we're going to head on out. So this is a Tuskegee Airman P-51 Mustang that was flown in World War II. Well, I don't know if this actual one was flown in World War II, but this is what it looks like. It's the bunny, and they were distinguished by their red tail. They're the only World War II plane that I'm aware of that had that type of distinction, but it's a P-51 Mustang.
That's pretty interesting, huh?
It is.
One of the guys that we go to church with.
Oh, the 332nd was the squadron number. So when you think about history, guys, that's kind of why I like World War II. It wasn't as well documented as some of the world wars, but there's so many different facets of it that I kind of grew up watching, listening to. Well, just a little fun fact. We met and met him several times. Mr. Eggleston, who was a Tuskegee Airman when we lived in Goldsboro. And a friend of ours was a member of the Tuskegee Airmen group, national group. They traveled all over. But Mr. Eggleston was actually a Tuskegee Airman.
In the 1950s, he saved the entire crew of a large U.S. Air Force cargo plane. He safely navigated the aircraft to the Philippines. For his heroics, he was awarded the Distinguished Flying Cross.
And because it was the plane of the time. So this is a B-17 that they're restoring. And see how big the engine is. All those cylinders in that thing. These bombers were huge, but this B-17 for its time is huge. And this is a glider without the wings that was used in World War II and to get from England to Germany, and it had space for troops in the back. So they didn't have to parachute in. They could just glide in. It's called a Waco CG-4A. This is a B-17 that's been fully restored. And just look at all the, even back then, all the stuff that it took.
If I can, you can.
All right, y'all, he's going in.
If you want, you can. So yeah, just stand in there. And...
Oh, okay.
So I'm inside the plane now.
Hi, how are you guys?
This is the front gun.
I am fine.
And then I gotta go this way. Widget is tight, but this is what they had to deal with. Oop. Bumped my head already. So this is where the pilots were. Man. And guys, this in World War II, this was the main bomber, the Flying Fortress. But it was just an aluminum hull no heat. They're flying like 20,000 feet in the air. It was cold. They had bombs. They had planes shooting at them. Bullets could come right through there. Wow. This is a gun here. The one on the top, the turret. Okay.
Scrunch on in there.
I'm gonna scrunch on in here. Now this is where the bombs were. And there's Lynn down there.
You know, I am the bomb.
Yeah, she is the bomb. But this is where they loaded the bomb. And then he said the average height was like 5'8", 5'10". I'm 6 foot, so it's not bad. And then back here, the radio room. But this was modern technology then. Navigation, radio.
The bombs were
Where you walk through that catwalk?
the first catwalk. Yeah.
That catwalk where you actually, there are bombs on both sides of that.
Yeah. If I remember right, that
Marine Corps base on board the Marine Corps base at 29 2 days ago. And all the wheel vehicles, all of the, actually the assault vehicles, everybody's got a 50. They might have a 7.62, but
All right. What you think?
Oh, that was fun.
A little
You
tight,
know,
wasn't it?
Oh, it's a little tight for somebody my size. Now I see why 5'6", 5'8" guys were premium for being in there, because and everybody had one or two jobs. Because everybody could man a gun. Because there's a gun there, a gun underneath, a gun on top, a gun in the front. And, you know, you had a pilot and a co-pilot. But yeah, it was interesting. I've watched a lot of documentaries and movies and such on just this plane, so in World War II. But this was called the Flying Fortress, and very important in World War II history.
Look good. And look, turn around.
And look,
Your shirt, turn around. Your shirt is just very iconic for what you're doing today.
now this is the Pacific part of the Pacific War hangar. A lot of these they used on carriers and Wildcat and the Hellcat. And they folded the wings so that they would fit in the bottom of the in the storage of the aircraft carrier. So that's what was really unique about some of these planes. They were redesigned to fit on an aircraft carrier. That's why you see the wings folded back.
Everything you need to know about the airplane is right here in your manual. So use it. Use your own copy along with your key. videos, you'll find this message from very near to be the smoothest sandwich you
The Corsair was a very popular Navy plane that they launched from the aircraft carriers.
And with the state of these militaries, much of the war machines that were used were outdated by most standards across the globe. Thus, during this exchange, and much more. Thank you for watching. As your kind support, we will create with you with love without
Oh, Bob Hope.
Bob Hope from the USO.
Mm-hmm. Now we're in the section dedicated to the Vietnam War. And you got the, not Vietnam War, yeah, Vietnam War. And over there is the MASH helicopter. And little Navy helicopter, a Cobra. We got a Huey. Mentally.
Mentally, I mean.
Yeah.
Well, that's wrong with Larry. He won't in there long, but that's probably what's wrong.
Yeah. The B-17 Nighthawk stealth bomber.
F-117. Is that what you said?
What did I say? B?
B-17.
It's the F-117. Yeah, F-117. This is this plane's notoriety is the fact that it's not detected that well by radar, and it's a bomber, and it can fly faster than the big bombers and get rid of its payload and return without being detected by enemy radar. See how thin it is? Enemy radar to detect that it's even in the air. That's why they call it a stealth bomber. Yep. Sikorsky helicopter. Pave Hawk. A lot of helicopter. Up in the air.
Wow.
By a tanker. Is that a strike eagle? I think this is what Butch flew. If this is a strike eagle, no, it's a tomcat. He might have flown a tomcat too. That's a big plane. So what do you think?
It's interesting. The most interesting thing is, to me, was your knowledge of all of these planes. I knew that one of his things is he loves history. He can sit and watch History Channel or documentaries on, World War II, 3, 4, 1, all of them.
Yeah.
And be able to talk about it. But he can just look at a plane and tell you exactly what it was. So to me, that was the most enjoyable to me to see. It's like seeing all of these planes through your eyes.
Yeah.
So that was cool. I enjoyed that.
Cool.
Thank you, baby.
Thank you. Hey, that's points for me. I enjoyed it because it does kind of bring to life some of the things that I'm, history-wise, that I'm interested in and that I've seen. And we're right here at the airport, so we hear some planes landing and stuff. But yeah, to be able to put hands on, especially the B-17, be able to get into that, see it, yeah, cool.
So now instead of when he's looking at stuff like that, instead of me going and find a movie, I might even sit down and watch it with him.
That'd be cool. That'd be cool. All right, guys, we'll see y'all in a little bit.
We are in downtown Palm Springs, California. It is busy down here. Wow. Shops and restaurants and museums, and the convention center is down here. Palm Springs Stadium. Really neat.
Well, y'all, it took us a while, but we finally found a parking spot. So we're gonna walk up and down the street and see what we see.
Phyllis Diller.
Phyllis Diller. Oh yeah.
Bob Hope.
Bob Hope. They got all kinds of stars out here.
Ginger Rogers. Check out the chicken.
Oh, okay.
Chicken wing.
We packed our bags and hit the road.
Not all of them.
Dreams of sunset.
Just some.
Just anybody that gets in the way.
Every mile we drive, a
Just some of
story
them.
to tell. From the mountains to rivers, live under the spell. Enjoy the journey on the way to your destination. We're all about the banks, we're living the dream. With laughter and love, we're a perfect team. We inspire each heart to take the lead. Join our journey, in God's grace we see. With every campsite, we build a new bond. Finding joy in the quiet, a magical pond. Through captures and clips, we share the delight. Together we rise, brighter than the night. Enjoy the journey on the way to your destination. We're all about the banks, we're living the dream. With laughter and love, we're a perfect team. We inspire each heart to take the lead. Join our journey, in God's grace we see. We build a journey on the way to your destination. We're all about the banks, we're living the dream. We're living the dream. Laughter and love, we're a perfect team. We're a perfect team.
Hello?
Take the lead, join our journey, join our journey. In God's grace we see. We're all about the banks, we're living the dream. With laughter and love, we're a perfect team. We inspire each heart to take the lead. Join our journey, in God's grace we seek. With every campsite,
Thank you so much for watching. Until our next video, enjoy the journey on the way to your
a
destination.
magical pond. Through captures and clips, we share the delight. Together we rise, brighter than the night. Enjoy the journey on the way to your destination.